This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Boar Meets World. We're your hosts. I'm Kyle. That's Steven across the table from me.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
You okay, buddy?
I'm great. How are you?
Sound a little weird.
Did I really?
I don't know. Sound a little scared or something?
I had water in my mouth. I was trying not to smack my lips as I was talking.
Okay.
Okay. I'm good.
Not good.
Not scared.
We're here, week 3 in quarantine here?
Yeah, week 3 of air quotes, quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
You told me, though...
I'm about to kill you.
Huh?
Yeah. We've been together too long now.
Yeah, we're just chopping at the bit here. You'd think we'd have more shows out by now. But no. But, yeah, joking aside, though, you told me a pretty good story.
Did I?
Yeah, it was your side hustle there.
Yeah.
Instacart.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You want to tell the fans?
So should I tell them?
Yeah.
So we do Instacart and made a delivery yesterday, which is who knows what day for you now listening. But there's this thing going on. What's it called? Coronavirus, right?
Yeah.
And so we do this delivery. We get there. They tell us just to leave it in their garage. So we pull in. Automatically, the door goes up. And there's a door inside the garage that leads to the house. And it opens. And this scared, almost sickly looking man, it's like, we're in quarantine. Just said it right there. So maybe he was protecting us rather than, because he didn't look right. I don't know.
Was he an older gentleman?
I wouldn't say like old, but like he's older than me. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gray hair, but I got a lot of gray hair. But he had more than me.
Yeah. Is it more salt or more like yours, like pepper?
I'd say more salty.
More salty.
A little pepper.
And he said, we're on quarantine, so does that mean other people were in the home? I'm assuming.
Well, I saw him and a lady, so there's at least 2 in there.
How'd she look? Was she like frightened and stuff?
She looked fine. I wouldn't say frightened up until what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So we lay all the groceries there, and we get into the car, and we shut the door, and we see her come out with a can of Lysol, and she begins to spray all the groceries that we brought. There's fruit in there, and other items that probably shouldn't be sprayed with Lysol. And I thought, wow, that's weird.
Yeah, I guess some people are like legitimately scared of this, huh?
I mean, I guess maybe you should be.
Of course, I'm excluding people that are at risk for it, like compromised immune systems and people over the age of 60 whose, body might not be able to fight something like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like younger people, like in their 20s to all the way up to like 50.
We should all be scared.
Should we?
Are you not scared?
I mean, not really.
You're part of the problem.
Am I playing with fate here?
I think so.
Am I teasing it?
Yeah. Who knows how many more shows we got left with that kind of attitude.
Kyle's a great host, but turns out his immune system was compromised. So
yeah.
He will be missed.
I mentioned earlier about being healthy, and you said, I'm not that healthy, so...
It was a joke, though.
Oh, okay.
You missed the punchline. I was like, have you looked in my fridge? Does that look like the fridge of a healthy person?
What do you got in there?
Man, I went to Kroger.
I think you got some physicists.
I do. Seriously, if you guys are like wigging out because people bought like all the Pepsis and Cokes off the shelves, if you're at Kroger, go over to their craft section. They got like 8-packs over there. It's... Flip that around for me. I don't want to mess up the name of something so pristine. Real Sugar Soda. And they've got clever little names like their Dr. Pepper ripoff is The Physicist. That's Fizzist.
Delicious.
Yeah, Steven,
I'm drinking one right now.
Yeah, he knocks it, but he couldn't wait to tear in there and pull one out.
A very clever name.
Instead of Mountain Dew, you got Citrus Peak.
Mm-hmm.
Also amazing.
Tell him the really clever one.
The Physicist.
No, the other one.
Oh, okay. I got Cola Time.
Cola Time. And?
Which is your basic, cola beverage. Very delicious. And the best one.
Yeah.
That is so fucking good. They didn't even come up with a clever name for it. Black Cherry.
Black Cherry.
Black Cherry.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dr. Pepper, have you tried this new Dr. Pepper?
What's it called?
It's Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
I'm not a big cream soda guy.
Well, okay then.
Man, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
But
it's fine.
Yeah, we went out to the grocery store and stuff, and
stuff.
Oh, number one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Keep a tally.
All right, one.
All right. But Tara was freaking out kind of Sunday because she thought there wasn't going to be anything in the stores when we got back. And she was wanting... I kind of got the vibe she was wanting to go grocery shopping before we came home from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But, I wasn't going to accuse her of it because I was like, no, she's not... she hasn't flipped the switch that much. She's probably just having a mild... reaction to this, okay, totally rational worry and all that.
Sure.
I was like, it's all right. We'll just, look, I went vegetarian for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you all the vegan shit, not going to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
Because, my family, when I was like, hey, I'm going to bring some light life hot dogs down here to eat, and they're like, don't bring none of that vegan shit in this house. So, and, my family's the voice of the common man.
Right.
So we go in there, and of course, cans of beans are gone. All that shit's cleared out.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, check this out. We go over to the vegetarian section, where they got tofu, all those seitan, which is a wheat gluten hot dogs and all that stuff. Untouched, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody touched it.
I figured, yeah.
Full little section of benevolent bacon. I was like, Tara, check this out. So I grabbed 4 of those Simple Truth chorizo dogs.
Mm-hmm.
This woman's just staring at me like, where do you get those hot dogs? And I'm like, see ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.
But no, you saw it, right? That we went to the grocery store after all that,
mm-hmm.
and we did pretty good. I mean, I'm not having beans for a minute because, I know you motherfuckers aren't eating them because I've been buying this shit for months now, and it's always full.
Right.
So you're probably selling it online. Mm-hmm. And if you are, you're going to hell.
It's like I saw one of those memes of a picture of the bread section. All the bread is gone.
Yeah.
It's looks like all those gluten allergies went away.
Right. Everybody's trying to do gluten-free and stuff. Well, trying to be Corona-free instead, huh?
Right, right.
That's why I got a loaf of Dave's Killer Bread over there.
Is it pretty killer?
It's pretty killer, man.
What's so killer about it?
It's made by murderers in Oregon. I'm just kidding. It's actually made by prisoners, though.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That might be why it's called Killer Bread. Now that I think about it. But
well, that would add up, yeah.
That's pretty funny, though. It's delicious, though.
Good. That's one thing murderers are good at, besides murdering.
Baking?
Yeah.
It's like they're only one easy bake oven away from being a serial killer.
All right, so Corona or Boy Meets World?
No, I'm not going to let that fucking thing impede my show.
Yeah.
All right. Episode 19 of Season 3, Boy Meets World, titled, I Was a Teenage Spy.
19, we're getting there, huh?
We are.
22, right?
Yeah, we got 3 more.
Very cool.
And then we will be done with Season 3.
That's wild. That's wild. Show's almost over.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it so far?
It's good.
You like it?
Now, yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it. We are, I guess we're past the halfway point now, right?
Sure. I'm not a math whiz, but yeah.
Wait, hold on. Season 4, 5, 6. No, we're not halfway. We'll be halfway when we get halfway through Season 4.
Okay.
So, but anyways, get back to this.
Uh-huh.
Let me straighten my posture up here.
There you go.
You know, they say never lean into the mic, so that's why I do this.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
First time I heard that, you must have just read that.
I read it like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was a teenage spy. We open up. We're at Chubby's. Topanga, Cory, and Sean are having lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Eli and Turner stop Cory. They're like, hey, we need you to help us with this dance. Here's some flyers. Passing them out. Cory's a little, perplexed at this.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, man, I don't want to fucking do this. I'm paraphrasing, but,
Of course.
Anyways, he sits back down with Topanga. And Sean, he goes, I need you guys to help me with this. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Topanga is like, hey, we're not together anymore. So I'm not going to help you.
Right.
Yeah, I see you got notes over there, you cheeky fuck.
Or go with him to the dance, right?
Because he asked her and stuff. And he's like, come on, it's just a dance without shoes. Stuff. That's number 2?
2.
Wow, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Take over.
I'm good.
I need to cool down. I'm getting sloppy over here.
I don't know where we're at.
We're at Chubby's.
Yeah. What are we doing there?
They're all talking, and Topanga gets up and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And Cory talks to Sean like, that's why you're my best friend. You won't leave me.
What was the theme of the dance?
It's no socks. It's 50s. Is it 50s themed?
No socks?
No shoes.
What?
It's no shoes.
No shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you think it was?
Is that what a sock hop is?
I guess so. I didn't even know what it's called. So
okay.
I can't believe you're letting me lead this. Normally you've got the show breakdown over there, and
I'm enjoying it so far.
this week you didn't have it. But I see you got something pulled up over there.
This was an emergency backup.
No,
But I was
okay.
going to let you swim, see how far you got.
Okay, before you throw me a life raft, see how deep I sink into the ocean.
Yeah.
I got you. Then you could say you threw it out there.
Changing up the format, see how it goes today.
Okay.
And so far, you're like Dave's bread over there.
Killing it?
Yep.
Like, it's really good, or I'm butchering this show right now. Like,
I'll leave that up to you.
Like, you're probably going to do time when we stop recording.
Because it was bad.
Yeah, that's a crime, dude.
All right, themed dances. You ever have one? You ever go to one?
No.
No?
Unless it was like a prom or something, but I don't remember the theme.
Okay. All right, me either. Moving on.
You haven't?
No.
Did you go to prom?
I went to one, yeah.
But that wasn't yours, right?
No, it was not.
I remember you showed up and...
It was in Louisville, brother.
Oh, okay.
I went to one there.
I thought you were talking about the one you went to in Lawrenceburg.
Yeah, I went to that one too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were you there?
I was. Okay. All right. We'll just skip over that.
What?
I was there.
Uh-huh.
I hung out with you.
Yeah. Well, I recall you saying you didn't go to one. Oh, you said prom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was seeing if I was catching you in a lie.
No.
All right.
You catching nothing over there.
Well, we'll see.
Take over.
You were at a prom and I was at a prom. We went together.
We did.
And now we're podcasting together.
Yeah. It was
It's a beautiful relationship.
true
bro.
romance.
Yeah.
Then Sean offers his fries to Cory, and Cory's like, well, if you're not going to finish them, then...
Fries and a drink with a straw, I believe. And with what's going on right now, I wouldn't recommend it.
It was kind of cringy in the current climate. Yeah.
I don't know what happens next.
I think we go to the Matthews house, right?
Is this where the power surge begins?
I believe so.
Okay.
The Matthews are sitting around the table, sans Cory and I think Eric.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just Alan, Amy, and Morgan.
Right.
Lights flicker and stuff. Cory comes down. He's like,
3.
Number 3. Wow. See, that's why I can't lead the show.
Well, the lights haven't flickered because Eric came in and plugged in the microwave, correct?
Is that what happened?
I'm pretty sure.
See, I forgot all about that.
And so we hear a scream. Cory runs down. He's like, I know somebody plugged something in because shit went haywire up there and I did not get to save my paper. And Eric says, hey, Morgan, hold this, which is the power cord to the microwave, correct?
Correct.
All right. I'm helping you. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. Okay. And Cory's down there. He's kind of wigging out because he says...
You ever get electrocuted?
No.
No.
I have been caught on fire before, though.
How? Why?
Well, I didn't really get caught on fire. I fell into a fire.
Okay, go on.
Well, I was camping, and I was walking past the fire, right? And I just happened to lose my balance. I was like 7 at the time. And I just fucking fall in like face first. And it's burning like a motherfucker. And my dad just picks me up and throws me into the fucking creek there that's like 2 feet deep. Like through the air.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I hear face first?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What happened?
I didn't really get my face. I got like my chest and stuff.
Okay.
But, yeah, it sucked.
I'm assuming you had clothes on.
I might have been
Not sure.
I might have been shirtless, actually. I don't know. Like, I don't think I was in it for very long.
I usually camp naked, actually.
I don't think I was in it for very long. So
That's good.
But yeah, Dad just picked me up and threw me into the pond or whatever the fuck it was there.
Excellent.
Yeah. You know, oh fuck, he's burnt. Let's give him some brain damage.
Oh, the things that happen down the road.
Yeah. This is a campsite.
No,
Yeah.
well,
And
tomato.
Took me years to go camping after that.
Mm. And now when you do, you eat every hot dog, even ones that fall into the fire and are all ashy and whatnot.
Well, I mean, 12 beers in, what the fuck are you going to do?
Eat more hot dogs, apparently.
Maybe if my friends were more entertaining, I wouldn't have to eat my fucking feelings,
Wow.
Yeah.
That hurts, man.
Yeah, well, not as much as having a belly full of 12 beers and 8 hot dogs. Entertain me, motherfucker.
I bet that did hurt.
The shit did the next day.
I imagine so.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah. Good for you.
Bad for me.
Either way.
Yeah. Cory comes down and he's just thinking, like, I need 10 pages worth of information on Sputnik.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you don't know what Sputnik is, it's the Russian satellite that was launched in 1957.
I believe there was a warhead on it, right?
Well, that was during the time of the Cold War, so people were a little, scared. But, no warhead on it.
Oh, okay.
It turns out, though, Amy and Alan remember a whole lot about it, despite going to high school in the late 70s.
Well, yeah. Why do you say it like that?
It was like almost 20 years ago.
You don't learn history?
I mean, you do, but I didn't think they paid attention to it.
Oh, you're saying it's a surprise that they remember rather than
just the details.
You're surprised that they learned it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess if they're, fuck, I don't even know if they would have been old enough to register that at 1957.
Mm-hmm.
But Cory is just astounded at their knowledge, and he's like, "But you're a grocer. How do you know all this?"
Right.
Did I do another and stuff there?
Not that I've caught. No.
Okay, good. Because I felt one there, and I was like, "Did I say it?" But
not yet.
Anyways, they're telling Cory all about it. Feeney comes in. He's like,
"But you did say it, so 4.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Even if it's not used in a sentence.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
And stuff.
Yep. No,
But
5.
I'm just gonna round it up.
Mm-hmm.
Feeney comes in through the back door like he usually does. I was there. I saw everything.
Well, there's a reason that he came, because he heard the scream, right? So
Yeah, heard screaming, so he
not to just burst in and teach.
Well, I mean, what the fuck, man? He didn't actually jump in there like it was an emergency. He just strolled in like, I've heard screaming.
Well, I mean, that's what
I
I
was
would
tending
expect
to
from
my
Mr. Feeney.
tulips, Matthew's family.
Mm-hmm.
Do you require assistance? No.
Right.
But he's like, yeah, just everybody thinking that their neighbor's a Russian spy, a lot of fear in the air, Cold War, warheads, good Bond films.
Like what?
Like Goldeneye.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's good.
You a big Bonder?
I like
Bond
a good
head.
James Bond. I don't see how they're still being made. But
New one got pushed back, bro.
It did, but not because of like, women.
What?
Have you ever seen a James Bond movie?
Oh, no.
It's just him going around the world, stopping bad guys, sleeping with women, and drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
So because of, what do you mean? Why you throw in not because of
objectifying women and all that?
Well, why'd you bring that up? You got something to say about?
I'm just
Bond,
surprised that it's
or?
still going on.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be different this time.
You want to start?
I've heard rumors that there
something?
might be a female 007 one day.
Well, you want to get your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I didn't think Daniel Craig was going to be a great James Bond, so I'm just shutting my mouth from here on out because I was like, he's blonde. Because that totally affects a whole character whose entire personality is not centered around his hair color. But
I didn't know Bond had a personality, to be honest.
Does he? Or is he just a vessel for the male power fantasy?
It could be. Could be. I don't know why he never smiles, to be honest with you.
Because he's only shaken, not stirred. My man.
I mean, he has, like, a great life, right?
Like his martinis. Does he?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
He's got a cool life, man. He can kill. He's got fast cars. He can sleep with any woman he wants. No smile.
I guess he just became desensitized to it.
Perhaps. Well, good for him.
Yeah.
I guess. Where are we at now? Feeney teaching us things about
talking about his experience,
satellites.
His experience during that time.
Because he was in school for that, unlike Amy and Alan, because they went to school in the 70s.
Yeah, he would have been. Actually, he probably would have been a teenager around that time if he was a kid, wanting to stay up and listen to the radio of his dad.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that story from like a couple seasons ago?
I sure do.
Yeah. So.
Do you?
I do.
So what happens next?
Well, I think Cory goes to plug in something, and then he gets electrocuted.
Holy Lord.
To the past.
You ever been electrocuted?
I don't think so. I've fell in a fire before. Have you ever been electrocuted?
Nothing major, no.
I had a dream I got electrocuted one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Like sexually, or?
No. No. My room had become flooded.
Okay.
And I saw this switch at the end of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if I flip it, in my head, I thought that the water would drain out. Because you play a fucking million video games where you flip a switch and the water drains, you're able to access this area, right?
Sure.
So I go over to switch it, and it's an electrical switch. And I didn't know it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You done fucked up.
Yeah. So if it's anything like a real electrocution, I just got super fucking heavy, died, and then woke up.
Wow. Died and woke up. It doesn't sound so bad.
And I couldn't pull my hand away from it. Like it was a magnet holding my hand there.
Okay. We might have to test and see if your dream is accurate or not.
I'm good. I am good.
All right. Well, moving on. What happens when young Cory Matthews gets electrocuted by the microwave?
He is blasted to the past.
Blast from the past.
Yeah.
It's a movie, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
With Brandon Fraser. Great movie.
Great actor.
It is.
Handsome fella.
He is. All right, take over. I need a drink of water.
All right. So we jump to the, 57, I believe? And we're at Chubby's, or what we think is Chubby's, but actually I believe it's a place called Slim's in this time frame. And we see kids that we know some of them. We don't know some of the others. And they're dancing. And it's a great time because that's all you did in the 50s is have a great time. I assume. I didn't live through them.
Some would say it's nothing but happy days.
Oh, very good. Very good. And so we see Topanga, or maybe it's TL now.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen Sean yet, have we? No, we don't see him until school.
It's just TL with her hair,
Big hair.
Big hair.
How do you like TL and her big hair?
I'm not a fan of the big hair. Never have been a fan of big hair.
So you wouldn't have survived in the 80s?
Probably not, dude. I'm trying to think. I think I've can count on one hand how many women I thought were attractive in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And top of the list is probably,
Tara.
Tara. She was around the 80s. So. But no, I'm not like a super big fan of, there's a lot of 80s nostalgia going on right now.
Right now?
Yeah, or has been for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But
80s, 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
It's never going to end.
It seemed like
because they were the best times ever.
No.
Yeah.
No. We are, despite what's going on, we're living in the best time ever.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's the good about it?
Oh, I don't know. The fact that it's during
that entertainment is
and
fucking shit across the board compared to the 80s and 90s.
Okay, entertainment, but what about quality of life? You know, what about accessibility to information? What about public speech? What about the fact that we're going through a national crisis and I can still get my vegan hot dogs if I want them?
Probably have too much access to information.
Probably.
So I don't know if I'd put that in the plus column.
But it's there. Nobody's twisting your arm to consume it. Who's twisting your arm, Stephen?
The man.
Put him on blast. But am I right, though?
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Okay, because I don't know. I wouldn't go back to the 2000s. I wouldn't go back to the 90s. I wouldn't go back to the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wouldn't go back to the 70s. Used to be the time I wanted to live was the 70s. But
right.
I'm just like now, I'm good.
I'd probably prefer it. Simpler time.
If I had to, I'd probably go back and just do 60s. Because 60s, I think, might be pretty cool. You know, as long as you're a straight white man.
Yeah, of course.
But
and luckily, knock on wood, so far I am.
Conveniently so. But
all right then.
So you're saying, well, I think we did this before on the show, but you're saying 90s for you, right?
Probably. Probably where all my favorite stuff comes from.
Renting videos and video games and
yeah, sure.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, just not giving a fuck, you know?
Right.
Just living life. It was cool.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Very cool.
Rocking.
Oh, yeah. It was rocking in the 90s. No? No rock in the 90s?
No, I died in like 96.
When? Why?
Shotgun blast.
Oh, yeah, when that dude killed himself.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was too pure for this world.
I thought rock was pretty cool until that pussy showed up. I thought rock was pretty cool and fun until that pussy showed up.
Have you been watching The Wrestler lately or something? No. Or it's like Cobain was a pussy. The 90s sucked.
Yeah. So you saw where I was going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Randy the Ram. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Ram Jam, baby.
Yeah.
Best wrestler ever.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. I like him. Sock Hop, Slims, that's where we're at now. Cory asked the Slim guy
what year it is
behind the counter there. At what year? He does inform him that it is 1957. And I don't really remember his reaction, to be honest.
I think he was kind of in disbelief.
Disbelief and perhaps excitement.
Yeah.
Because it was like, by golly, I went back in time. This is going to be hunky-dory or something.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, whatever Cory would say, and it kind of works because it's the 50s, but he continues to say it in his actual time as well.
It's
because
keen.
He's
swell.
A strange little man.
Yeah. With curly hair. Which, you know, upon seeing him get electrocuted, we now know why it's always standing on top of his head like that. Curled up.
Why?
Electrocuted.
Mm-hmm.
Static.
I don't get it.
Clinging.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go any further in depth here.
All right, so let's go to school.
Okay.
And what happens? Is it still John Adams?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, you know, he predates 57, so.
What did you think of the scene? Like, we're going to school, it's in front of the school, and we see the kind of 50s attire in front of the school, and they're putting up the flag. Like, was that more of a thing back then than today, or
What's that? School attire?
like putting up the flag? Because that's like the first time we saw that on here.
I think maybe they just forgot to show it, but I think they still do that.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, I think the vice principals do it.
but it's probably a bigger deal, no, or then
Pushing
but
the
now,
flag up?
Yeah.
I think it's always been a pretty big deal.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was a decision based on that time frame or not.
To raise the flag.
Yeah, because we've never seen it on the show before, but here they went out of their way to be like, hey, here's some kids in 50s attire, and they're putting up the flag, and here's the school.
Yeah, I got nothing for you.
All right.
But
Just a question.
maybe it's to show that, it's a pro-America thing.
Because it's during the Cold War.
Cold War,
No,
yeah.
there you go. And that's all the answer I was looking for.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that's the answer. I was just trying to talk through it with you. But yeah, this episode really made me want to watch The Americans.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen it?
I watched the first episode, I think.
Okay. I think I'm going to try to watch it.
Like when it came on. So, 8 years ago or something like that?
Something like that. It's been kind of a sleeper, It doesn't...
I hear a lot of great things, but that guy's face just bothers me.
Right? He's got a punchable face. Wasn't he from Nip Tuck or something like that?
I have no idea, but I watched that episode and I was like, he's just hard to look at. I don't know if I can do this.
Did you ever see Nip Tuck?
I did not.
I might give that a shot, too. Sounds like we're going to have a lot of time to watch TV.
I believe my mother was a fan.
Of Nip Tuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you talked to your mother?
I have, yeah.
How's she doing?
She's sending me a message right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. What was the other question? What is she doing?
Yeah.
Oh, she's watching kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Little germ carriers?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm sure they don't have it, though.
Maybe. We'll see. See what happens.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. So we're in school now. Giant Arms High, we put up the flag. We're ready for war.
Yeah. Yeah. The war on ignorance, because we're here to learn.
That's right, baby. And what are we going to learn? Tell me about it.
Well, we're going to come in. We're going to learn that Turner looks a lot like fucking Clark Kent no matter what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Because he came through that door in that suit with the glasses on, that hair slicked back. And I was like, you don't need to be teaching. You need to be reporting. The Daily Planet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We also meet Sean.
Yep.
Shawnzy.
Hunterelli.
Yeah.
That's right.
So lame, it's funny.
You got to figure out a shirt design with Shawnzy Hunterelli, I think.
Let's put him on a shirt.
For boarmerch.com. Check that out. We need it. Especially now more than ever. Boarmerch.com.
Yeah, we know you guys are having a hard time since some of you can't work and stuff.
But we're having our worst time.
That was number 7 right there. Now I'm counting them.
Mm-hmm.
But we get it. You guys are having a hard time. Can't really afford to get your groceries. Don't have any toilet paper. But still, throw us some money.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Boarmerch.com.
Put us first
Yeah.
over your children and your family.
I mean, we are putting each other at risk right now to record this.
Yeah. I mean, don't go buy a pallet of hand sanitizer. Buy a pallet of our shirts instead.
Where from?
Boarmerch.com.
There you go.
Yeah. Check it out, man. And guess what? The government won't make you give those back.
Excuse me?
You didn't hear about that?
I don't think so.
Guy in Tennessee had drove across like 3 different states.
Yeah, the same time. Yeah,
18,000 in the state of Tennessee was like, you're going to donate those.
Mm-hmm. Made a decent amount to begin with, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Probably evened out for him.
That's so shitty, though, to do that.
I thought it was kind of brilliant, but
I mean, from a business standpoint, it makes sense, but from like an ethical standpoint, dude.
oh well, there's no ethics in business.
That is true. Well, I don't know. I did take a business ethics course.
It was bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I was like,
What good did that do you?
yeah, I remember reading some of the stuff, and I'm like, that does not go on at all. Like, has anybody that runs a business read this? Has Jeff Bezos read this?
Maybe.
He probably has, considering that he just was like, I'm just going to contract all these warehouses out, so technically they're not under the Amazon umbrella, so they can do all that bullshit they do. But whatever.
There you go.
I was talking to my ass. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, it sounded good. I'm going to go with it.
Okay, cool. As long as you go with it, I'm fine.
Yeah, we're good. So where are we at here? We're at school. We meet Shanzi, because Cory's like, hey, you're here too, Sean. And he's like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking to. It's this Shanzi. And does the old, what's this called? Collar.
Yeah, flips the collar up on his leather jacket.
Cool guy. Very cool guy.
Like, so cool.
What do you think about Shanzi?
So lame, it's awesome.
Okay.
Hunter Relly.
Uh-huh. Are they really playing up his, like, Italian there or something?
I guess. Even Topanga talked like she was from Staten Island through this episode.
What does it sound like?
Yeah. It's TL, which means tough luck. I can't do it.
Not at all.
Not at all. New Jersey.
I was going to say the line, but I don't remember the line that you always say.
What's that?
Well, it's tough to live there, right?
Oh, that's Philadelphia. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, she was talking like a real Philadelphia. You got to be tough to live there. It's the city of brotherly love. Yeah. They'll take your fucking rig and your load and cut your hair clean off. You got to be tough to live there.
Boy, that can be accurate.
I'm getting progressively Irish and Scottish.
So, we're in the 50s now. We're in the school. We got Shanzi. And Cory's like, hey, we're friends. Well, we're not friends now, but we're friends later, so maybe we should be friends now. Does that sound about right?
Close enough.
And he's like, okay, man, here's something for you. Here's a little ping pong thing. What do you call the things?
It's a ping pong pad.
Ping pong pad. Yeah. I don't believe it, but I'll go with it.
You got a better name? It's a paddle.
Paddle.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's like, okay, yeah, I love to play ping pong. I'm ping pong champ in 1994. And so then we see Feeney come through I can't remember if it was the boys' restroom, principal's office, or whatever it was.
Close enough.
And all these ping pong balls fall onto his head. And of course he blames it on Shanzi automatically because this is the class or school shenanigans maker.
I mean, clown would have worked.
Perhaps you're right.
Shenanigans maker.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
Why are we even doing this? We should be home with our families.
We should. Let's cut this off.
Okay.
I don't know if we can do this anymore. We're going to have to take a break. Corona is a real issue.
These haven't even been released yet. And we're already taking a break. Like, well, we need another break.
I don't know if I can continue. All I can say is that this episode was really good. It's really funny. It was one of those in a sitcom. It happens all the time, right? Where they flash back in time.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of time travel.
No?
Mm-mm.
So you wouldn't do it?
It's just messy. No, I'd go into the future. We've talked about this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The future? That sounds fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I can't fuck up the future, man.
I bet you could.
Oh, I probably could. Yeah. Where there's a Kyle, there's
This
a
is the
way.
kid that fell in the fire. I mean, what the fuck?
Just mind his own business, and the gravitational pull of the flames just dragged me in.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically that's the rundown, right? I mean,
Well,
goes back in time. They mistake him for a Russian spy. Yada yada
yeah.
yada.
What happens is his name is Brad Pitzer, because
Well, he says Brad Pitt, sir.
Yeah, and Feeney's like Mr. Pitt, sir.
Just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's dumb,
But awesome.
But fuck it, I'll just cut through. we're gonna do this and we're gonna cut it right here because I'm over this. I'm over this show.
Oh, really?
This goddamn show.
Yeah, I've been in this house way too long with you.
Yeah.
Recording these episodes week by week. I don't know why we only do one a week. It seems fucking ridiculous.
It is.
It's like we're here every day.
Yeah.
We could be done with the show by now.
Look, we gotta be easier on ourselves. Okay, it is hard to cut like 4 shows back to back.
We could do one a day at least.
One a day.
Yeah.
And then we're overscheduled. We're not doing this shit. We're doing one a week like we always do. We gotta maintain some sense of normalcy.
That's true. That's true. Let's
Okay.
throw in a break there too, because that's pretty normal for us as well.
We got 2 episodes in. It's time to go on a 4-week break. But
Well, we gotta let the fans catch up, you know.
yeah,
Because there's a lot of podcasts out there,
gotta give them plenty of time.
and that way they can catch up on all the shows that they actually like, and then find us and listen to this.
Damn. Yeah. But anyways, Chauncey, totally appreciative of Cory taking up for him.
Yeah.
He's like, if I was a man that says thank you, I would say thank you, but I don't. Blah, blah, blah. They go to Mr. Turner's class. He has no command of the room at all. And then he starts asking people what 40 years into the future is going to be like. Cory starts talking. He looks at him like
He's like, "Ooh, lucky me, because I'm from that time."
Like, I got an in here. I can get A's in the 50s. But he keeps saying but.
But yeah,
Turner comes over there and he's like, you were this close for that being a shenanigan.
mm-hmm. Which where I got shenanigans maker. Yeah. See, I'm a fucking pro at this.
Obviously,
I
you're
knew I was
not,
going to circle around to that.
Because you blew your load early.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think you did. And you're just fucking over there spinning your wheels, not getting nowhere.
This is why. Well, not getting nowhere.
That's right.
Not getting nowhere. What are we double negative Nancy now? Huh?
That's me. Yes.
You're over there fucking texting during the show.
Yeah. That's how good I am.
That's how much
It's
of a
called multitasking.
That's how much of a shit you give.
Mm-hmm.
What is that over there? What is it? Star Wars?
Yeah. I love Star Wars. The Rise of Skywalker.
You don't
I'm going to get it now.
You don't give 2 flying shits about Star Wars. You never have.
That's true. It's awful.
It's pretty bad. I saw that in theaters.
Yeah.
I want my money back.
Me too. I didn't even go.
Disney. Like, it was so bad, the people I went to saw it with. And I'm over here like, not negative, double negative, but I can't even talk good.
No, you can't.
Anyways, it was
No,
so
you can't.
bad that the guy I went with, he put...
Oh, you went with a guy, huh?
Yeah, a guy and his wife.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
How'd the night end?
A dud, just like the movie. No. I'm just kidding. But it was so bad, like, he fell asleep during it. And I look over, and he's got fucking earplugs in. So the movie doesn't wake him up. I'm like, you motherfucker, you playing this shit.
It's like I knew this was going to be fucking bad. Pop these in.
Yeah. And they're just trying to play it off like he didn't do that. Like, oh, Devin fell asleep. Oh. I'm like, the motherfucker planned it. He had earplugs.
I saw him take melatonin before he came in here.
Yeah. He's got a drink and 2 melatonins.
That's, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no good, huh?
No, I didn't think it was very good at all. It was terrible.
I'll try to avoid it then.
I mean, if you're like an 8-year-old kid, you'll probably like it.
Huh. Well, I'm not, so.
No, you probably won't.
Yeah, probably not.
But anyways, everyone's back out in the school lobby or the hallway, whatever you want to call that thing, the meeting area.
Yeah, we see the 50s version of Eric, and he's asking Feeney whether he should go to Harvard or Yale.
Yeah, it turns out Eric in 1957, scholar.
A little different than 1990s Eric.
Feeney, reminds Eric, hey, there's no girls at Harvard. Eric, pondering this, he says, you're right. I need to pick Harvard. I don't want women interfering with my education.
Right. Which is such an Eric thing to say.
In 57.
Yeah.
Or Bizarro World.
Yeah. Then we see TL and Cory, and they're playing with Feeney to not send Shanzi to reform school or whatever.
Yeah.
And how's that going?
Not very good.
All right.
I don't even remember that part. I just remember them being in the hallway, and then someone coming up like, "The Russians have launched a satellite. Everyone get down."
Yeah. Eventually, Feeney goes away, and he comes back in, and he says the Russians have launched the satellite.
Sputnik.
It's a spy. They're gonna kill us all. Which, yeah, that's probably true.
Then they got their whole little nuclear bomb drill where they, crouch down, get in the fetal position, and.
Any theories on? You think that's gonna work? Or?
Hell no.
No, so I shouldn't be practicing that still.
No, that won't do anything.
Well, damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
What do I do then? How do I live?
Hug the person next to you so they have one feeling of warmth before the cold embrace of death takes them. But
all right.
Anyways, Cory is not phased.
Are we gonna die from the bomb or the fucking corona first?
Probably the bomb for me. I'm pretty young.
Okay.
But
I'm pretty good. What do you mean you're pretty young? What about me over here?
No, you got gray hair, dude.
No, that's true.
Yeah, what are you, like 33 or something like
that? Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah. Old.
I'm a risk. I should not be out.
But Cory ain't buying this. He's like, guys. It's just a space satellite.
He knows all about Sputnik. He knows the name of it, that it's not a spy craft. They're just doing some experimenting.
He is dropping knowledge bombs here.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone gets up, and instead of being scared, now they're angry and suspicious. Brad Pitzer is accused of being a Russian spy.
Mm-hmm.
And some quick thinking from Cory. He screams flash. Everyone gets down out of reflex into their kiss your ass goodbye position. And he takes off.
Mm-hmm. And he, TL, and Shanzi end up at Cory's house. Or what was once, or will be, the time, man, it's really throwing me off,
I know, right?
Is it, or is it not?
They take him Cory takes TL and Shanzi to the place that is...
So the Twin Peaks thing, is it future or is it past?
Who cares? It's awesome. They come up to the place that Cory believes is his home. They go in. Morgan, his sister, stops him from eating brownies on the table. Said, Dad says that's for...
Well, Russians can't have brownies. We all know that.
Right. And he's like, where's Mom and Dad? Mom's out. Your Dad's upstairs. Dad comes down. It's none other than Mr. Cunningham.
Tom Bosley.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And who is he?
He is the dad from Happy Days.
And this whole episode is basically a, hey, Happy Days is cool.
Yeah. Did you like Happy Days?
I didn't really watch it that much, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see it a lot?
Yeah. I enjoyed it immensely.
What'd you watch it on?
Either TV Land or some other syndicated broadcasting.
And why?
Mom was a big fan. She would watch it all the time, so I was there, and I just watched it with her.
Okay. But like what age?
Probably like 8 through 11 or 12.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've barely seen any. Maybe if like nothing else was on, it was like Nick at Night maybe or something, but didn't really go out of my way to watch it, no.
Is Nick at Night still a thing?
I honestly have no idea. But maybe.
I wonder if they even show the same shows like All in the Family, Three's Company.
I mean, maybe
Bewitched.
It's newer shows now because like what TV Land shows fucking King of Queens and Home Improvement and Everybody Loves Raymond.
That's TV Land now?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, they still show older shit, but that's kind of the lineup now.
Did you ever see Hot in Cleveland?
I didn't try to, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What made it so enjoyable for you, I have to ask?
I think if you're a fan of Golden Girls, you'll enjoy it because it's basically just Golden Girls remade.
Okay.
But not like old women.
Okay. So for you younger guys, you should enjoy Hot in Cleveland, is what you're saying.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm not saying that, but you don't have to be a young guy. You can be an old guy. You can be whatever you want to be. Just enjoy Hot in Cleveland.
All right, fair enough. So we got Tom Bosley. He's not Cory's dad, but whatever. But now he's going to call the FBI and say, hey, it's me. And
He doesn't even dial. He just picks up the phone. He's like, yeah, FBI? Give me J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, J. Edgar. Hello.
Hey, Edgar.
It's me and who's the other guy there?
Oh, the guy. I can't think of his name. He was one of Richie's friends on Happy Days. It's not Chachi.
It's on here. Hold on. It's
Anson?
Anson Williams. Yes.
Anson Williams, yeah. He's like, I'm here with Anson and the Russian spy. X-nay on the NSA.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I do love that he just picked up the phone and immediately started talking.
Yeah, you just have a beeline in the Cold War to the FBI.
I lost my spot now. I'm trying to find that dude's name. Reports him to the FBI. He starts to freak out, but Tom is like, "Well, don't worry. We can still hang out and be cool and eat brownies until the FBI
You're
gets
still
here."
our guest till the FBI comes to get you.
And then he goes to jail, right?
Real talk, I thought when he was in jail we were going to get a Don Knotts cameo or something.
Right.
Yeah, Barney Fife.
There is someone that plays the deputy, but I don't know if he's somebody or not. His name's Don Sparks. So
Oh, they couldn't get Don Knotts, so they wanted Don Sparks.
let me look and see if he's somebody or not.
Don Sparks. Okay. I'll look him up for you. You just keep talking.
Well, I don't have anything to say.
You got plenty to say.
I lost my spot
Let
again.
me tell you about Don Sparks, okay?
You go ahead and tell me about him.
He was in P.S. I Love You, Reflections of Murder, Blind Date, Kinsey, Fairy Tales.
What are any of these things?
Looks like B movies.
Oh, okay.
Except for P.S. I Love You, it had Jared Butler in it.
So a B movie?
Yeah. Oh, fuck you. I see what you did there. He was in Mr. Robot from 2015 to 2016. He was Don Moss. I was about to say, that's not his name, is it? I was like, no, it's Don Sparks.
Yeah. Say Don Moss?
Yeah, he's in The Good Wife. He's in Law and Order.
So he's not a throwback to a Happy Days or anything.
He was in Rescue Me. He was in The Black Donnellys, if you ever saw that.
Can't say I know the guy.
Law and Order SVU, Wedding Weekend, Third Watch. Let me see what else we got here. Boy Meets World as a deputy.
I do remember that.
Mr. Carr in Frasier. He was in Coach.
I've seen Coach.
Dude, Coach needs to come out so we can watch it.
That's very good.
It's so good. Married with Children, Santa Horowitz.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty funny. Horowitz, it's a Jewish name.
What?
But
Let's cut that out. Jesus Christ.
What? It's funny. Christmas, Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
You could do that in the 90s. Nobody gave a shit.
Okay.
It's Gary Shandling's show. He was an audience member.
I do love Gary Shandling's show.
Yeah.
And Larry Sanders.
Cheers, William Cronin. I'm trying to think if I ever saw him on there. Well, that's about it for me. Jefferson's, he was Bill Sargent.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, nothing. I just wasted 5 minutes of your all's time. By IMDb.
Hello.
What's that cat doing?
Fucking with me.
Yep, she does that. What's up?
So he's captured. He's in
How you
jail. And then he is visited by the 50s version of Alan and Amy.
Yeah, they're like, of course we know him. He's our son. Yeah. And the deputy walks away. And he's like, hello, comrade. Do you have the maps?
It's a good Russian.
Whoa.
Good Russian you're doing.
Well, the cow's getting ready to kill our show.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, she's over here bunding up against the computer, but she's always really good for accuracy. She'll hit the X in the corner every time.
Mm-hmm.
So
You should put it down.
I probably should, but I'm not going to.
I mean, off the table.
Oh.
What did you think I meant?
Off the table.
Yeah, of course. Jesus.
What?
Nice. cute little quick hug there
Yeah.
before setting it down. Very good. So Amy Allen, turns out they're Russian. They're spies. Smells like trouble.
Yep. They give him a.
You looking at that cat's butthole or something?
Huh? Looking at the cat's what?
Butthole?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do people do that?
Looked like you were.
No, I was making sure she had water over there.
Sure.
Are you serious right now?
I don't, are you?
That's fucking weird, man. I don't even know why you would suggest something like that. But anyways, they give Cory a cupcake, and he's like, "Oh, thanks. Does this got the secret transmitter for coatings?" And she's like, "No, it's food, so you can eat and be hungry, or if you eat and be hungry, you'll be full and strong for when they torture you. And if they don't torture you, our people will."
Yeah. Very good. Then we hear the siren. Everyone ducks, and they get all pushed into the cell, right? Cory kind of locks them in there. Shanzi and TL come just in time to save Cory. They give him a nice little disguise of a chicken mask. Because, there's no way a Russian spy would be wearing a chicken mask.
Right. No chance in hell.
Then we head on over to Shanzi's old apartment where he makes out with ladies.
Yep, his makeout pad.
Looks like a dump until he hits the switch.
TL comes in. Why would anybody make out here? Hold on a minute. Flips the switch. Drape comes off the jukebox. Drape comes off the couch. Drape comes off the cheerleader.
Because she just lives there under a drape until Shanzi is ready for her.
Wow, dude.
Any thoughts about that?
Nah, I thought it was funny.
Oh, okay. No complaints.
Nope.
All right.
It was the 50s, man. It was wild.
Yeah, it's a completely different time than the 90s, and especially from today.
Well,
right?
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. So we now decide that maybe Cory should go find the wise man and get some advice on what to do to get back to his time that he comes from. So we head on over to Slim's, right? And we see the wise man. Tell us about the wise man and what happens.
The wise man is a beatnik. And it's none other than the AV professor, Eli.
He's not actually the wise man, but...
They try talking to him. He's like, hold up. I'm playing a song. And he hits the drum 2 times, and he's like, all right, I'm done.
Play it for us.
That's the song.
Now I'm done, yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm not the wise man. That's the wise man over there. The camera pans over to none other than Mr. Miyagi.
Hello.
From Karate Kid.
What's that about?
It's about a kid that moves to the
does
Valley,
karate?
California, and his Chinese neighbor, or Japanese neighbor, I'm sorry, teaches him karate. Wow. And shut the fuck up. Motherfucker.
And then what happens?
He's like, to get back to where you're from, you must do the thing that got you here. Wise man always said, best way out is the way you came in. So Cory's like, yeah, I'll just shock the fuck out of myself and I'll get home.
Yeah, with a microwave. But fucking microwaves haven't been invented yet.
Yep.
When were microwaves invented?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look that up real quick. Throw that into the Google here.
You should have this prepared.
I should have had a lot of prepared. A lot of see?
Yeah, you should.
Should have had that sentence prepared. When was the...
You got to map out your words before they come out of your mouth.
I think it's like an electrical problem. I don't know. I think my computer's listening to me too. The microwave was invented in 1946. Cory's a fucking idiot.
Oh, well, were they like widely available?
Let's look here, shall we?
Because I do not want to believe that this show lied to me.
geothermal energy, cavity magnetron, Percy Spencer, Tapon, 1955. Their license is patent for a home use microwave that was first introduced by Tapon in 1955. So it was around.
Okay. Maybe it was a very luxury item.
I guess so. But they were invented. They were around.
Okay.
The show is wrong.
Well, maybe Cory is dumb, which is true.
Yeah.
So
That's what we learned this week. Brad Pitzer is an idiot.
yeah. So the wise man shrugs and he says, "Oopsie."
Yep. He's like, well, my break's over. He takes his wise man robe off, and underneath he's got a white apron and goes back to work in the fryer at Slim's. That's what he does for a living.
Uh-huh. That it?
That's it.
Okay.
See, I thought that one out.
Did you?
Can't you tell?
Yes, it was very well put together.
I'm thinking now.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me another question, Stephen.
So everyone comes in and calls Cory a spy. He backs into a corner. He bonks his head, and he wakes up into his house in present day. Then what happens?
Well, I don't remember.
Well, he's surrounded by Sean and his family. And he said, "Hey, Seansy." And he said, "Yesy," or something, whatever it was. You saw it. You know what happened.
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I do remember that, we believe everything's went back to normal. Cory then, I think it's the after credits, right? Cory then goes to plug in something, gets electrocuted again. He's like, oh shit. And then his dad and Amy come in. Amy's not his mom. That's why I didn't call him his mom. But
Dad and Amy.
yeah, Dad and Amy came in. And they're like, Cory, you okay? And he's like, you know me? And they're like, yeah, you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. All right. And then they go away. He's like, okay, good. I didn't get sent to another dimension or another timeline or anything like that.
Fine.
Feeney comes in, and he is in a space suit.
Which looks very high quality.
It's like Star Trek-y.
I
Yeah.
have to say.
Yeah. The quality of that suit's about the quality of the writing for Star Wars The Last Jedi. Or, I'm sorry, that actually had better writing than The Rise of Skywalker. Come at me. But anyways, he grabs hold of Cory. He's like, I have obtained the Earth alien. I am escorting him to the mothership now. And then they beam up.
Yeah. Cory's basically like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Take me. And that is the end. And what did you think about this episode, my friend?
It was pretty good. Normally, I don't like time travel, but when it's lighthearted like this, it doesn't bother me. It's kind of fun.
So you're not into like a lot of sci-fi shit then?
As long as everything gets fixed at the end, I'm good. But I am a fucking wreck through the show if something gets messed up in the timeline.
Really?
That's why I was never able to binge Legends of Tomorrow. I can only watch 1 or 2 episodes at a time.
What is that?
It's a DC show on CW where like a bunch of heroes go around in the time stream. And,
So it's probably garbage.
yeah, it's not bad. Or it wasn't bad when I watched it.
Okay.
I don't know how it is now. But
So does that like scare you or something?
it's just, I don't know, fucks with my OCD. Like, oh my God, you're fucking with it. You're breaking shit, you ignorant fuck.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It's weird, but okay.
it is.
You can't just take yourself out of it and just enjoy the...
I'm just like, if you guys would leave this shit alone, none of this stuff would happen.
Fair enough. But then if you say that about everything, then just it's all nothing happening and it's pointless.
Yeah. What's your point?
Okay. It's pointless.
Exactly.
Did we hit all your high spots over there?
Sure did. Opens at Chubby's, Flyers, Sputnik, Russian spies, the Americans, Cold War, time travel. Turner looks like Clark Kent. Eric is a scholar. Happy Days, fan, Beatniks, Mr. Miyagi. That's it.
What about Beatniks?
Like them? Don't like them? Whatever.
Yeah, they're fine.
No, it's something you don't really hear about anymore.
I guess, what is it exactly?
It was like the
Just like a poetry kind of
It's like
fella.
the precursor to hippies, like counterculture,
Okay.
stuff like that.
You don't think you hear about it anymore?
Not as much as you used to. Like it's either hippies or hipsters or stuff like that.
Well, it's just all the same, just evolved, right?
I think I replaced and stuff with stuff like that. So somehow stuff is just worming its way into my vocabulary.
Talk about evolving.
Right? The worm has turned over here.
You have grown as a podcaster today.
Yeah. I was a shit caterpillar. Now I have blossomed into a beautiful shit butterfly.
Yes. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I try.
What else you want to talk about?
That's about it for me.
You feeling pretty well so far?
So far, so good. Yeah. I could be the scary thing, which is asymptomatic.
My.
Yeah. Where, like, you don't show any symptoms, it doesn't affect you at all, but you're still a carrier.
No, that is terrifying.
That is pretty terrifying, right?
That means you could give it to me.
Means it could.
And I could die.
But I wasn't one.
Because I'm old.
I wasn't the one hacking up on the way here, though.
Oh, well, just pay no mind to that. I'm totally fine.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
If you say so.
Yeah. We should be fine. We may or may not be back again next week. Keep your eyes on the news, and maybe you'll read our names on a headline. Host of Boar Meets World dead. Who knows? We'll see. But if you don't read that, then we'll probably be back next week.
Yeah.
With episode, 320?
320.
Wow.
This was the one I really wanted to watch, too.
320?
Just because of the name of the episode. I'll pull it up for you. It is... Are you serious? I access Boy Meets World literally all the fucking time. You can't just pull this up for me? Hold on. This is killing me.
We're waiting.
Please do. Oh my God. It's loading. God. If I'm listening on the other side, I'm cringing for us. Because it's like, God, this is embarrassing, these guys. Anyways, episode 20, season 3. I never sang for my legal guardian.
Yes. I believe it is good.
Okay.
There you go.
Can't wait. I got a feeling it's going to be Sean and Turner heavy.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Okay.
Check this out. Florida governor declines to shut down beaches.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good if we go down there. I mean.
I guess so.
Yeah.
There's already more cases there than here, so I don't know if that's too wise, but sure.
Well, I mean, you saw where, like, the gay pride rally, like, everyone went despite all the shit going on, and there was, like, 30-something cases reported.
Well, nothing
afterwards.
gets in the way of pride.
I guess.
No.
Except pride. Let that one sink in. See you guys next week.
All right, bye.